Till now, we have heard so many presentations in Sanskrit because all of them are from the teaching department or from the learning department of Sanskrit. I am a man apart from advocate department, that is from court department. So I have to be different in my presentation as well. That is why I will try to present the subject in English. It can be presented in Telugu also, but because for the benefit of so many people who may not understand Telugu, I will try to present it in English. Let me warn you in advance that my improper presentation does not take away the content of the text which I am going to talk about. I am going to talk about a book called Sanskrit Rupa Kabulalo Nandi Prastavanalu. This is a book written by Padma Shri Bhasha Vijay Sandhi Garu in Telugu language. So it would have been better if I had spoken in Telugu because the content is in Telugu and the container is also in Telugu. Anyway, such a wonderful book was written in the year 1968. But it was published for the first time in 1993. It took so long a period to be published for the first time. And I had the benefit of seeing that first original text, which was so brittle and each and every page you can't even touch it. In the moment you touch it, it breaks. But I have to thank Sanskrit Academy for the long painstaking exercise to bring that book back into circulation in a wonderful form. So this is not just a copy of the first edition, because I had the advantage of seeing the first edition as well as the second edition. The first edition is one part, but in the second edition there are so many modifications made, in the sense the references which were made in the first book are brought into this book elaborately with referential details as well of the text from which it has been extracted. This is one part insofar as the publication is concerned. Now going to the book, because I have only 15 minutes time, I would rush through whatever I wanted to say. We all know Kavyeshu Natakam Ramyam, Natakantam Hi Sahityam, Vakyam Rasatmakam. All these things we hear very regularly. But what is that specific thing which makes the drama a great sahitya? Because every natakam, or we can call it Rupakam for first time, because Rupakam is divided into 10 parts, 10 ways it has been defined, such as Natakam, Dimam, etc. But Natakam is the primary thing. It has a specific structure, and that specific structure also has, the first part is called Purva Rangam, Nandi and Prastavana. These are the three terms which we are going to bank upon for the time being. Usually these three things will be first, later on with some cantos in between the drama goes on, at the end we will have Bharatavakyam. So, in this book, let me put it this way, this is a comprehensive and authoritative work on Nandi and Prastavana part of a drama. How can I say that this is a comprehensive and authoritative work? Because this book discusses the structure, the behavior, and then the specifics and specialities of each and every element of this. Why Nandi, what is Prastavana, and wherever is it referred to, how they are being defined, what is the purpose of it, and who did it. This is how the whole structure goes at every place. As you all know, in Dasarabhaka Dhananjaya has classified this into Nataka, Prakarana, Bhana, Prahasara, Dima, Vyayoga, Samavakara, Vidhi, etc. In this Nataka is one part, but Bharata Muni in his Natya Shastra Grantha defines it and has given elaborate explanation for all these items called Nandi, Prastavana, etc. Now, what is the purpose of an art form? Every art form has a specific purpose. Insofar as Natya is concerned, Bharata Muni says, it is a synthesis of all art forms. Because, and this book starts with the explanation given in Ascharya Chudamani. This is how this book starts. I am only quoting the names. You will be surprised to note more than 35 to 40 different authors, 35 to 40 different books are referred to in this particular book. This is one. And surprisingly or sadly, both are possible here. Many of these books are not available today. So as my friend was just suggesting, he has preserved the culture. That is what my friend was suggesting a little earlier. This book is one such, where the content on Nandi, the content on Prastavana has been well preserved with reference to the sloka, stanza and everything related to that, but from all these 35 to 37 books. Then, what is the speciality? He talks about the characters. Who can be a part as a character in a drama? Swatma bhavam parijajya bhavam anyam adhisritaha tadiyan akhilan bhogan vidakha bhunjate swagan. This is how a definition has been given to the persons who take the roles, play the roles in the drama. To substantiate this particular proposition, many examples have been given in this textbook by the author of the book. Then, again referring to Ascharya Chudamani, it was said that the purpose of drama is to create happiness and entertainment to the persons who actually witness the drama. Then what will they get? They get two things. One is entertainment, the enjoyment. Second, in a subtle manner, as usually they say Kanta Samhita Bhuga, Kanta Samhita Yo. They teach about good and bad behavioral patterns and good and bad of such patterns, whereby correcting the society, in the sense the viewers, to the right track to be part of a very good society. So this is the whole purpose of a drama. So the person who is actually witnessing a drama is in fact not just getting entertainment, but also getting into a correction mode to modify himself into a good social being. So such a wonderful concept has been explained elaborately. But now, whether this can be as it is written, well, everybody, whether they see it or not. So this drama has to be structured. And they say when Bharata wrote the Natya Shastra, even before Brahma, this is how the story goes. Even before Brahma, and then in the Indra Shabha, that is before the court of Indra, when these have been performed, all the Rakshasas have created some ruckus over there to see that this is not performed. Then Bharata wanted that it has to be condemned and therefore they have to stop there. Then they started the exercise called to ward off evil and to gain good things and blessings of God for the performance of such a wonderful form, and that is how the Purvaranga has come into play. In the Purvaranga, it is nothing but paying obeisance to all the gods, and that is how the Purvaranga concludes. Then what will they do? Even in Purvaranga, they say there are 21 different parts of it. Ekavimshati Angaha. So, what are these 21? If we just visualize a stage of where you want to see a drama performance, you have a stage and there is a wheel behind. Behind the wheel also there is some space people can move and work. So certain portions of these 21 angas will be performed behind the wheel, that is the screen, and before the wheel, that is to see, audience to see, certain other angas are performed. What are to be done there, how they have to be done, who shall have to do this exercise, are all explained in detail with reference to each and every element, with reference to each and every authoritative text on that particular subject, which I was quoting at 37 or 40. Then, what is Nandi? Before we actually go into Nandi, in the Purnaranga, before the wheel is taken out, and everybody, the participants can be seen by the public who are looking at, that is called Antaryavanika Angaha. Within the wheel, they have to perform certain things. And after that, there are around 9 to be performed when others can see it. These are called Pratyahara, Avatarana, Arabha, Astravana, Vaktrapani, Sanghatana, Sanghodana, Marga Sarita, etc. So, these are all the things which have to be performed well before the actual drama starts. Then comes the Nandi. In Nandi, is classified again into 2 types. One is Vagrupa and the other is Kriya Rupa. So what is Vagrupa Nandi and what is Kriya Rupa Nandi? This Kriya Rupa Nandi is performed behind the screen, that is called wheel I was referring to, where Nandi Puja, that is the vehicle of Maheshwara. Why vehicle of Maheshwara then? Because Maheshwara is the basis for the whole Natya. So Nandi Puja is done, and that is how it has become Nandi. And who will that? This is Kriya. And Vagrupa who will do? There is one person called Sutradhari. He will start, he will initiate the whole lot of drama process. He has a very great role to play, and how he should be, what sort of dress this man has to wear, and what sort of language he has to use, and what extent he has to explain, they are all given elaborately in this wonderful book. Then, this man called Sutradhari will come. Then what will he do? He will explain what exactly is the story, how it is going to be presented, all these details will furnish. In the context of Nandi, a reference has been made to Kohalaka, Rasarnav Sudhakar Karta, that is Singapurpala, Bharata, Ahodilacharya, Anakharatna Vyakhayata, Ruchurupadhyaya, Vipradasaha, Sagaraha, Shupankaraha, Bojaha, Dandihi. So many references have been made as to what they said in their Lakshana Granthas insofar as Nandi is concerned. If anybody has an interest to know things, but he has no opportunity of accessing all these books, just read this book, you are accessing all these books. Such a comprehensive work has been done in the present context. Then, not only saying that this has to be done, there is definitions. Nandi has been defined in 3 different ways. And what are those 3 different ways? What are the difference between these things? Again, they are explained from Kavyendra Prakashkara, Neeli. Then they say Neeli, Shukha are the 2 differences in one person. Somebody else says that there are many more classifications in that, and gives reference to such things from Kalidasa Rupakasa, Malavidatmanitram, Vikramoswariyam, Bhavavutis Malati Madhuriyam, Mahavira Charitam, Uttara Ramacharitam. Kshetram, Harshavardhana Priyadarshika, Ratnavali, Nagaranda, Vishakadatta's Mudra Rakshasaha, Veni Samaraha, Shudraka's Bruchakatikam, so on and so forth. So from all these existing dramas, how Nandi has been made out there, all these things have been taken. After Nandi comes Prastavana. I am only making a bird's eye view of the whole text because of the time constraint. Let us be clear on that. But let me tell you, I have read this book page 1 to page N. And I request everybody to roll a book and read this. It's a wonderful treasure for us. I am sure about it. Then, what is Prastavana? This Prastavana is, after Nandi, the Sutrakara will come with one of the participants of the drama, that is the actors, and they come. Look at the whole structure. You are today looking at a drama, and the drama that is going to be enacted over there may be related to some time immemorial. Let us say Ramayana. I have not seen Rama, I have not seen Sita. My mode is different, my mood is different. So my mode and my mood has to be set to the stage. There is a role played in the Prastavana that he would come over there and tell who is the party or the team who are enacting this. So he is introducing the party who is going to play the role and what is the time frame at which this is being enacted and what is the purpose of this. All these things he will set the mood of the audience to that of the stage. That is going to happen a little later from that point. That apart, he will tell about who is the author of it, what is the purpose of that, and who sponsored it. All these things will come in detail over there. Now, how should this man who is introducing this should talk? I can shout, Mister, be careful. No, that's not the way. So, even the method in which he has to utter, the entire thing should be in Bharati Vritti. So, in which Vritti he has to talk? These are all the things which have to be performed well before the actual drama starts. Then comes the Nandi. In Nandi, is classified again into two types. One is Vagrupa and the other is Kriya Rupa. So what is Vagrupa Nandi and what is Kriya Rupa Nandi? This Kriya Rupa Nandi is performed behind the screen, that is called wheel I was referring to, where Nandi Puja, that is the vehicle of Maheshwara. Why vehicle of Maheshwara then? Because Maheshwara is the basis for the whole Natya. So Nandi Puja is done and that is how it has become Nandi. And who will do this is Kriya. And Vagrupa who will do? There is one person called Sutradhari. He will initiate the whole lot of drama process. He has a very great role to play and how he should be, what sort of dress this man has to wear and what sort of language he has to use and what extent he has to explain, they are all given elaborately in this wonderful book. Then this man called Sutradhari will come. Then what will he do? He will explain what exactly is the story, how it is going to be presented, all these details will furnish. In the context of Nandi, a reference has been made to Kohalaka, Rasarnav Sudhakar Karta, that is Singapurpala, Bharata, Ahodilacharya, Anakharatna Vyakhyata, Ruchurupadhyaya, Vipradasaha, Sagaraha, Shubhankaraha, Bojaha, Dandihi. So many references have been made as to what they said in their Lakshana Granthas insofar as Nandi is concerned. If anybody has an interest to know things, but he has no opportunity of you are accessing all these books. Such a comprehensive work has been done in the present context. Then, not only saying that this has to be done, there is definitions. Nandi has been defined in 3 different ways. And what are those 3 different ways? What are the difference between these things? Again, they are explained from Kavendu Prakashkara, Neeli. Then they say Neeli, Shukha are the 2 differences in one person. Somebody else says that there are many more classifications in that, and gives reference to such things from Kalidasa Rupakasa, Malavikatmanitram, Vikramoswariyam, Bhavamutis Malati Madhuyam, Mahavira Charitam, Uttara Ramacharitam, Harshavardhana Priyadarshika, Ratnavali, Nagaranda, Vishakadatta's Mudra Rakshasa, Veni Samaraha, Shudrakas Bruchakatikam, so on and so forth. So from all these existing dramas, how Nandi has been made out there, all these things have been created. After Nandi comes Prastavana. I am only making a bird's eye view of the whole text because of the time constraint. Let us be clear on that. But let me tell you, I have read this book page 1 to page N. And I request everybody to roll a book and read this. It's a wonderful treasure for us. I am sure about it. Then, what is Prastavana? This Prastavana is, after Nandi, the Sutrakara will come with one of the participants of the drama, that is the actors, and they come. Look at the whole structure. You are today looking at a drama, and the drama that is going to be enacted over there may be related to some time immemorial. Let us say Ramayana. I have not seen Rama, I have not seen her. My mode is different, my mood is different. So my mode and my mood has to be set to the stage. There is a role played in the Prastavana that he would come over there and tell who is the party or the team who are enacting this. So he introducing the party who is going to play the role, and what is the time frame at which this is being enacted, and what is the purpose of this. All these things he will set the mood of the audience to that of the stage. That is going to happen a little later from that point. That apart, he will tell about who is the author of it, what is the purpose of that, and who sponsored it. All these things will come in detail over there. Now, how should this man who is introducing this should talk? I can shout, Mister, be careful. No, that's not the way. So, even the method in which he has to utter, the entire thing should be in Bharati Vritti. So, in which Vritti he has to talk?